one of the hardest things for any company is being able to have the team ready when the work comes, right? Any IT
Yeah.
service, how do you hire that amount of that amount of people,
Right.
having the right team at the right time, right? So you have to invest. Now it's hard because you have to invest in marketing, you have to invest sometimes in products, but you also have
Right.
to invest in the team. And the team is, it still is the most expensive thing you have on a service
Right.
company.
Right. High overhead costs.
It's really complicated. So I think that the hard part is that, so you have moments in the year that you have a lot of projects, so you hire a lot, and you have a lot
Yeah,
of moments that you don't have that amount. So you have to be able to say no to some projects. That is really hard.
for
Otherwise,
sure.
you grow and you don't have that amount of projects, and then you have to let go of a few people. So I think that was the hardest part. And as you do this big,
And staying on that, how do you balance that? Because I know that having been in the BPO world myself, every one of my clients have felt like we're like, well, your labor's so cheap, blah 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 blah. Why do you need to charge so much? And yet, what they don't understand is that you've got to carry the weight of that overhead, whether they've got a project or not. And
yes,
so, even though the labor is cheaper comparatively speaking, you've also got to pay for their development. You got to pay for them to be working, even if they don't have a lot of active clients assigned to them. How do you help your clients see the value in continuing to utilize an offshore team versus hiring someone in house or something like that?
it's really hard, right? Um,
Yeah,
but I can tell you, because you can charge that much, right?
right.
You are an outsource, so there are so many companies that are outsourced that are charging less than you because they are taking a lot of risks that they shouldn't. They maybe
Huge risk.
gonna have,
Yeah,
but they are taking because they need to charge even cheaper, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
clients are gonna see that, oh, you can charge double about more than the other company. You can charge a
Right,
bit more, right? So you can charge that amount. So
right.
here's the thing: in order to evolve from that, what we do is that we do a lot of data analysis, right? So we get information from the past 3 years. We understand how many leads we got, how many
Yeah.
contracts that we might close, and that's the amount of resources that we need, right? So I think the source is data analysis, and now with AI you can get your data and put on AI, and AI can even give you trends to see, oh,
Totally.
you need that amount of resources, right? So
Right.
that's the only thing. That so the more time it passes, the more data I have, so the risk are doing something that it shouldn't, it's lower. But I gotta tell that the first year in the US, we grew so much that these numbers were just crazy because they didn't reflect the last year because we weren't growing,
Right.
right? So it was pretty hard. Now is the third year already, so now we have enough information to make the right decisions.
I love it.